Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Insider throws cold water on rumors Lakers are adding superstar. The Los Angeles Lakers are in the throes of a head coaching search right now, but there are also some major roster decisions that need to be made. There's been a number of rumors linking the team to superstars like Trae Young and Donovan Mitchell, but those might be overblown. According to the Athletic's Jovan Buha, the Lakers could favor building out the rest of the roster with a strong supporting cast instead of trying to build a super team. As far as what I think the Lakers are going to do, my sense is they are leaning more toward upgrading the supporting cast rather than the three-star model, and I say that for a couple reasons. 1. It's difficult to trade for a star, Buha said on the May 29 episode of Buha's Block. There's going to be a lot of competition this offseason, so I think if a star is willing to demand a trade and say that they only want to go to the Lakers or make it a very short list where the Lakers have the assets to compete with the teams on that list, then, sure, I think the Lakers can land that type of star. But there's also a lot of uncertainty right now where we don't know which star is going to be available in Cleveland. Is Donovan Mitchell going to accept that extension and then Darius Garland is the one asking out? Or is Donovan Mitchell going to reject the extension offer and all of a sudden he is available? We don't know which star guard is going to be available in Atlanta. We don't know if there's going to be another star that becomes available. Is Mikal Bridges available in Brooklyn? There's still a lot of uncertainty as of right now in terms of which stars are actually going to be available closer to the draft and free agency when the Lakers would be potentially looking to make a big, splashy trade. This is a similar direction the Lakers took last offseason, and it may have looked like a better decision in hindsight had the team not dealt with serious injuries from Jared Vanderbilt, Kristen Wood and Gabe Vincent throughout the season. It's becoming clearer that super teams rarely work. The Dallas Mavericks and Boston Celtics are in the NBA Finals right now, and both teams are built around two stars with strong supporting casts. Teams like the Los Angeles Clippers and Phoenix Suns tried to win with super teams, but both were out in the first round of the playoffs. The Lakers also tried to go the super team route when they traded for Russell Westbrook in 2021. The team missed the playoffs in the one full season with Westbrook and got back into the playoff race after they traded him the following season. It's easy to see why the Lakers wouldn't want to go that route again. The best argument for why the Lakers should add another star involves LeBron James' age. He's going to turn 40 during the season, and it's hard to imagine he'll keep playing for much longer. If the team can add a younger superstar, they'd give Anthony Davis a running mate for years to come. Young has been linked to the Lakers, but Mitchell would have to be more appealing. He's bigger than Young and isn't as prone to turning the ball over. Mikal Bridges would also have to be interesting due to his elite defensive ability. Pairing him with Davis would give the Lakers one of the best defensive duos in the league. Paul Pierce rips Lakers amid recent coaching rumor. The 2023 season didn't turn out as planned for the Los Angeles Lakers. Despite having LeBron James and Anthony Davis as the two cornerstones of the franchise, the Lakers fell to the Denver Nuggets in the first round of the playoffs. After their early exit, the Lakers were forced to go back to the drawing board. Many fans and analysts have suggested that the team is in for a major roster rehaul, especially now that they need a new coach. While several names have been tossed around to be the team's next head coach, J.J. Redick's name seems to be at the top of the list. Redick does have recent NBA experience along with familiarity with James, but it remains to be seen if he'll be a good fit as a head coach. Paul Pierce recently cautioned the Lakers about hiring Redick in a recent podcast shared by All the Smoke Productions. "I don't think this about winning a championship no more, I think this is about putting on a show," Pierce said. Between the potential drafting of Bronny James and the recent Redick news, Pierce is under the impression that the Lakers are not serious about winning another NBA title. In his eyes, the Lakers are getting too flashy for their own good, and they should strip it down and get back to basics. They have a lot of room to grow in 2024 and beyond if they want to compete in the Western Conference. Can a relatively inexperienced coach like Redick help get this team over the hump? Lakers trade pitch would send Austin Reeves and more for $67 million star. The Los Angeles Lakers will look to get better this offseason, but that could depend on how other general managers around the league view their trade assets. With Austin Reeves, other young players, and 3 first-round picks, the Lakers could put themselves in a position to land a star. In a heavy sports proposed trade, the Lakers would use that package to trade for Lauri Markkanen of the Utah Jazz. This would be a trade that sets the Lakers up for now and in the future. The Lakers would have a championship trio formed with Markkanen, LeBron James, and Anthony Davis. Markkanen would also be a key piece to the Lakers' future as he's only 27 years old. The Los Angeles Lakers' issue when it comes to trying to trade for Markkanen is that other teams around the league have better packages for the All-Star who's on his final year of a 4-year, $67.4 million contract. The Utah Jazz could be interested in the Lakers' future picks as the franchise could struggle once James retires, and in 2029 and 2031, Davis will be entering the later stages of his career. However, if history repeats itself, the Lakers have been a prime destination for stars in free agency, making it possible that they'll land another in free agency at some point before then. According to Sean Devaney of Heavy Sports, an NBA general manager said the Lakers' package could be an issue. The problem for the Lakers, the best offer is going to be Rui Hachimura, and Austin Reeves and 2 first-rounders, let's say. Well, if I am Oklahoma City, I can beat that. If I am Houston, I can beat that. The Warriors can beat it, it's a long list, the GM said. So the only way that happens is maybe other teams get worried about his injury history and the Lakers are sitting there with the best offer. Markkanen's a 7-foot forward who can shoot it at an elite level, shooting 39.9% from three-point range on 8 attempts per game last season. He averaged 23.2 points and 8.2 rebounds. Factor in that he can defend at an above-average level for his size, and the Los Angeles Lakers would be getting the perfect player to add to their roster. However, according to Tony Jones of The Athletic, his asking price could be 4 or 5 first-round picks. In a big picture, Markkanen's value to the Jazz is so great that it's going to take an offer that is probably not going to come to pry him from the Jazz, Jones wrote on May 3. Something like 4 or 5 first-round picks, and a star-level talent coming over. Markkanen is a 7-footer who shoots 40% from three-point range on volume. With Markkanen hitting free agency at the end of the 2024-25 season, the Jazz could decide to move him if they don't believe they can re-sign him. If that scenario played out, it'd be perfect for the Lakers. And you fan? What do you think of the situation of Lauri Markkanen? Leave your opinion in the comments.